What's up, guys? Here's 10 anime that I've been watching recently within the last year or so, and I wanted you guys to check it out. So here we go, the top 10. Number 1, Solo Leveling. This one is amazing. Great action, great animation. It's about a guy who's, he starts out very weak, underpowered. He's a burden on every dungeon group that he goes with, and everyone has to watch out for him. Finally, he unlocks this ability to become stronger, to level up in a dungeon, and in a world where you're basically tested on how strong you are. Now this man has limits that he can continue to surpass as long as he trains and as long as he continues to fight and level up. And it is fantastic. Solo Leveling, what a great anime. Check it out. Number 2, Blue Lock. Man, I don't even like soccer. I don't watch it, don't know anything about it. I'm a total soccer noob. But this anime gets me so jacked to watch soccer. This thing is incredible. Very fast paced, good, intense moments, good storyline. It keeps you engaged, it keeps you wanting to know what's going to happen. It's about a guy who gets accepted to basically I guess a combine of athletes, of soccer athletes that are training to be Japan's next soccer stars and represent Japan in soccer. And it's super cutthroat because there's only so many spots on a team, and there can only be one best striker in the world or whatever, and this is what they're going for. So it's, a little bit of cutthroat mind games, and at the same time it's just high intensity action, just competition at its highest level. So it is so good. Highly recommend it. Even if you're not a soccer fan, check out Blue Lock. Number 3, Windbreaker. This one is one of my favorites. Easily, hands down, one of my new favorite anime. Top 5, easy. Easy. Windbreaker is so good. The action in it is incredible. The fights are spot on. I'm telling you, this is going to be a powerhouse. It already is. I hope this runs for so many seasons. I hope this is a very long-running anime. I will hate it when this one is over because that's just how much I really, really enjoy Windbreaker. And if you give it a shot, I think you will too. It's about a guy who's kind of a degenerate. He's a bit of a ruffian. He's an outcast. He moved here from a different town, and he was shunned where he grew up because he looked different, and because he became a little bit cold to people to distance himself. But really, at his core, he's got a good heart. He's a good guy, and he tries to sometimes bury that deep down, but he's always willing to do the right thing. This anime, so good. Don't sleep on it. I'm sure you're probably already watching it, but if you're not, check out Windbreaker. Number 4, Viral Hit. This one was one that I watched last year, I believe, and I'm a little bit bummed I don't know anything about it getting a second season yet, but I really hope it does. It's about a guy who's, bullied in school. He's kind of a weakling. He's constantly targeted by bullies and by people who just want to take advantage of him. So he decides to one day become stronger, and in order to do that, he watches what this anime's version is of YouTube, and he learns how to fight and defend himself and protect himself. And it gets to some zany moments, some pretty hilarious spots, but overall the action's actually really good. The fights are pretty interesting. They break down theory and technique, and it is just super interesting. You gotta check this one out. Viral Hit. I don't think it's gotten enough love. I know it was popular at the time that it released, but I don't want people to forget about it and sleep on it. Viral Hit. We need to get another season of this. I'm not sure if they have announced that they're gonna have a season 2 or not, but I really hope they do. Check it out. Viral Hit. Number 5, Kaiju number 8. So this one I really was sleeping on for the longest time. I checked it out kind of here toward the beginning of 2025, and man, this one really impressed me. I think it came out toward the end of last year. I believe. If not, and it came out at the beginning of 2025, then I caught it later. I definitely didn't catch it when it was airing. I was able to binge it all in one go. So it probably had been out for a while. But man, this one was really good. I was super surprised by it. It's about a guy who lives in a world where monsters kind of like inhabit the world now. They attack, and then there is like this strike force, this team of fighters and warriors who go and kill these monsters, and they keep the people safe. Well, this one guy, he's trying to become one of those people, and he keeps failing this test, so he's not accepted to be one of the soldiers. Instead, he's like a part of a cleanup crew. Well, one day that all changes. Some crazy accident happens, and something mysterious happens with his body that now he is able to become a kaiju himself. Him and his buddy are a really cool dynamic. I really enjoy that. I forget their names. I'm kind of sleeping on it still, to be honest. I probably should go back and rewatch it, but yeah, his two buddies, and he really wanted to get on there and become a soldier on the Strike Force team because he had promised this one girl who actually did make it on the team to help wipe out all the kaiju monsters and everything. So you got to check it out. There's some like really good warm fuzzy feelings from this guy. He's a much older guy. It's kind of like past his prime kind of thing, but the girl that he's interested in, that he made a promise to when he was younger, he gets to finally be a member of that team. And then I won't spoil anything else from there. You got to check it out. It's really good. Number 6, Chainsaw Man. So this one is just over the top, totally wild, gory, insane fight scenes. It's just bonkers. You gotta check this one out just for no other reason than it is just totally out there. It's crazy. There's fan service, there's gore, there's violence, there's weird character interactions, there's a main character who's definitely not like a lot of the other shonen main character tropes. He just wants to hook up with chicks. He wants to stay fed. He's a simple man with simple goals, and it actually all works pretty well together. Like I said, very over-the-top action, very gory, a violent series. He actually has the ability to like transform into a chainsaw-wielding warrior. He's basically got chainsaws on both arms and a chainsaw on his head, and it is just real wild, real crazy. Check it out if you want over-the-top action and just gore and violence and a bit of fan service mixed in there as well. Number 7, Dandadan. So this one I was really sleeping on. I had never heard of the series before, never read any of the manga, and then just the hype surrounding this got me like secondhand hyped, and I was like, I gotta check this out when it comes out. It seems like it'd be pretty good, and it is. It's so good. I was so impressed with it. We talked about the fan service in Chainsaw Man. Multiply that by like 2 or 3, and you've got Dandadan. But this one is like, I don't know. It's kind of charming in a way. I know that sounds weird, but this guy, he's kind of a nerd, he's a bit of a loser, and, he's interested in aliens, and that's his whole gig. And this one girl who's in it, she is, like, interested in ghosts and, like, the supernatural and stuff. And they're both kind of, like, in this weird set of circumstances, thrown into each other's path. They start to develop kind of like this romantic tension between the two of them, and there's some like really sweet, innocent moments between them, but also there's like points where they find out, like in the very first couple episodes, that she's got powers and he can now transform into like some sort of a, I guess, supernatural being. So it is wild, but the animation is good. The style of the animation and the artwork and the art design of this anime is just spot on. It's incredible. I was so impressed with it, and I was, I'm surprised I had not heard anything about it. I was definitely sleeping on it, but when it came out, I was a huge fan, so can't wait for season 2. I believe we're getting season 2 later this year, sometime in July of 2025. But great cast of characters, great character development, good action, great style, great artwork. Yeah, you gotta check this out. Don Da Don. Maybe you were like me and you were sleeping on it, but do yourself a favor and don't. You gotta check it out. Number 8, Classroom of the Elite. Man, this one's a banger. This one is a banger. You gotta check this one out. Great cast of characters, great story. The main character, totally OP, but in like the best ways. He's very intelligent, calm, cool, collected, just doesn't want to create waves, wants to lay low, doesn't want any recognition, kind of wants to coast by. This guy has all the skills and abilities to excel and to lead in any situation, but all he wants to do is just coast. This dude is incredible, and he constantly finds himself in situations where he has to step up. He has to find solutions to problems. He has to lead. He has to take point. And this one is just so good, in my opinion. It's about a guy who finds himself in a very prestigious school where they are constantly wanting the best from every single student. The ranking that you are in this school determines kind of like how your life is going to play out and the quality of life that you will have after you graduate, and how many like opportunities and chances for advancement you will have in normal society. Like, they are breeding the best of the best, and they are creating an environment and atmosphere where only the strongest and smartest will survive. And it's fun to see how each and every student tries to tackle that in their own way with their own unique strengths. Oh man, this is good. So good. Crazy dynamics that he shares between all the different students, and like, I don't know, the interactions with them, and like the relationships that he has with them. This man, just calm, calculated, awesome. Great show. You gotta see it. I know it's already a popular anime, but I want it to be even more popular. Check out Classroom of the Elite. Number 9, My Happy Marriage. I saw the first season. I know the second season is out, either fully released or it is releasing weekly, and I've been sleeping on it. I haven't gotten back to the second season yet, but this is on my list of anime to watch just for what I saw in the first season alone. It's about a girl who lost her mother, and when she passed away, and I believe the father remarried, she got a stepsister that was just awful, a stepmother who was mean to her. Her life became miserable. She became almost treated like a servant and a stranger in her own house, and the life she lived was very harsh, and people were cruel to her in her own family, and her father never had the guts to step up or do anything about it. And man, just a tragic, sad story. And one day, she is then offered up as a bride to a man of status who is like, he's in the military or whatever. I'm kind of fuzzy on the details. It's been a while since I watched it, but he's showing her love and kindness and respect, and it's foreign to her, so she's afraid to mess up, and she's always watching what she says and watching what she does, and she doesn't want to cause any kind of trouble, and she's very meek and mild in the beginning, but he opens her up to a life of love and wanting things and not being afraid to ask for stuff, and to show who she truly is, and to show her emotions, and to not be shunned or rejected for them. And man, it's so good. Man, it's one of those things. It's a tearjerker, but it's also really happy and really cool. And on top of it, it's got a little element of fighting and superpowers, abilities and stuff. So she actually turns out that, she's got a gift herself. But I don't want to spoil anything. You got to check it out. My Happy Marriage, another amazing anime. Definitely deserved a spot on this list, so it is number 9, My Happy Marriage. Number 10, Devil May Cry. totally just honest, upfront disclaimer right off the top, I have not seen this yet. But I am so hyped because I had played a lot of the earlier Devil May Cry games as I was growing up, and I just played the heck out of them. So good. And when I heard that this was getting an anime and it's on Netflix, I thought, you know what? I gotta see this. But it's one of the anime I'm hyped for, and I hope that y'all are hyped for it too. I wanted to put it on the radar for anybody who didn't know it was already released, or for people who just didn't know it was out there at all. Check out Devil May Cry. I'm going to be watching it right alongside you guys because I feel like this is one of the ones that I really wanted to see. If you've already been watching it, let me know in the comments below what you think of it, because this is one of the anime this season that I was really, really looking forward to because of the fact that I had played the games. And I'm hoping that this is just an absolute banger. I want it to just be so good. I'm hoping the animation is spot on. I'm hoping the voice acting is good. The characters are good. The action is good. I have high hopes for this one. I hope it does not let me down. But I have not seen any reviews or spoilers for it yet. So I'm going in blind to this one. Fingers crossed. Devil May Cry is everything I hope it would be and more. Alright guys, that'll do it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.